video of Sutragaami. I know you are already wondering what Sutragaami is. Sutragaami is the combination of two Sanskrit words, Sutra and Gami. Sutra means a thread or a bond. Gami means a wanderer or an explorer. Now combining these two, I came up with the word Sutragaami, which means the seeker of the thread or the wanderer of the thread. What exactly does that mean, Ravi? So we are all bounded by an unknown and unseen thread, and even you can't touch it. You, me, everyone around you, all the animals, plants, mountains, everything is connected. The thing is, we don't see it. Now, the wanderer or the explorer is the person who is trying to see what exactly this sutra is. What exactly is that binding all of us? So, Sutragami is not just someone who is presenting, it is also people who are in their own journeys and who is actually trying to explore something that they relate to. And as a part of that, we are also having this beautiful journey of knowing and seeking the unseen thread that binds all of us. So I hope everyone who is watching this is going to have the same excitement and the same energy that I'm carrying right now, and I hope to take it to the next level in our journey. So coming to the journey, I was wondering where to start and how to start this beautiful journey, because a journey for such kind of seeking needs a solid place to start or solid aspect to start. As a part of that, I thought for a lot of time, for a long time, and happened to see a lot of references, and I did not find anything. I thought, why don't we just start with what we know of? As a part of that, I took Ramayana, especially Valmiki's Ramayana. Valmiki's Ramayana, composed by Sri Valmiki. There are a lot of versions of this Valmiki's Ramayana. There is Ramacharita-manas, there is Ramayana written by Rajagopalachari, Kamba Ramayana, Molla Ramayana, and there are a lot of Ramayanas. But why exactly and why only Valmiki's Ramayana? Valmiki's Ramayana is the Adi Kavya, the first ever written literature piece, written by Adi Kavi Valmiki. When I started reading this Ramayana, trust me, the first thing that I learned was, this is not a spiritual book or a religious book. This is a book of a human called Rama. Why exactly you're calling Rama as a human? He is the seventh avatar, and he is the God himself, the deity himself manifested as a human to show the righteous path. Yes, everything is fine, but what is he? He is a human with a lot of emotions. He has gone through emotional turmoil. He has seen the baddest of the bad days. He also has emotions, like he cried, and he also, when something hits him, he feels the pain. He also bleed. Whenever someone hits, he also bleed through his wounds. And the Ramayana that we knew of until now, Rama was depicted only as a god, nowhere near to human. Yes, they say, yeah, Rama is a human and all, but I never felt a personal connection to the Rama that I see in the TV. But trust me, in Valmiki's Ramayana, Rama, not just the Rama's character, but all the characters that built Rama what kind of a human he is, and how did he manifest himself, and how did he confine himself only towards righteousness, is what made him a great human ever lived. That's why Ramayana is so special. And trust me, when I started reading this beautiful book, there are a lot of eye openers. There is tons of knowledge in it. And I'm trying to bring this as our first milestone. And Ramayana that we knew of, let's keep aside. Let's start from the scratch, as if we did not know anything about who Rama was and what did he do, or why did he live to forest, and how did Sita get abducted, and beautiful stories. And again, who are Rakshasas, who are Vanaras, and why exactly are they called as such, and are they related to human or just depicted as some? Because Ramayana is throwing open sources of information, saying that, dude, you have to read it or else you can't understand it. And if you ask me, whatever the things that we see of in 20th and 21st century, we can't. Trust me, if you read Ramayana properly, you understand that it was really hard for any human to live in such kind of a time. And right now we are actually experiencing something in the name of freedom, but are we really free? Or are we just stopping ourselves, or do we have any boundaries? Of course, thinking boundaries. Everything, I experienced it. And trust me, I try to bring this to you so that you can understand it in the form of stories that Valmiki has written. And as I mentioned, stories, Ramayana is known as Itihasa, the epic, which means Itihasa is it has happened, hence it happened. Itiha-asa, it has happened, okay? So I also tried to calculate why would someone like Valmiki happen to write this, because Valmiki has written this because he lived in the era of Rama. And there is also a beautiful story why he had written the Ramayana and what are the base scriptures of Ramayana and all. So when we discuss about itihasas, they are the true history of ourselves. They are written in the form of stories so that it could be easy for us to understand, and it can actually go into people as easy as air and the water. So the ancient itihasas provide historical accounts that reveal the essential truths about human growth. So in order to achieve something in your life, or in order to attain anything, there are 4 major principles that this school of thoughts follow: Dharma, Artha, Kama and Moksha. Dharma is the righteousness. Artha means the financial prosperity. Kama means the pleasure, and Moksha is the liberation or nirvana. Righteousness is, there are a lot of dharmas, swadharma, paradharma, rajadharma. So there are a lot of dharmas. What exactly is that? From you, what you feel right, it's not the perception right, but the true right that hits your heart, that comes from your heart. Every character was designed like that, and every situation challenges you. Right? When you asked for something called, hey, this is easy and this is where you can't do it, but you have to follow it, what would you take? Definitely, all of us would definitely take the easy path. But the other path you can't take is something that is hard, right? People tend to take such path, go to the extent, end until end, find the answer or find the solution to change the whole sequence. Every character in Ramayana does that. And Ramayana is not something where supernatural human beings lived. They are mere human beings with human emotions and with human problems. Even in any kind of problem as such, you can't go deeper than that. So what happens if a character go until that depth? In 20th or 21st centuries, something would be different. That's a different case. But these kind of books would definitely help that such situations. And as I've been saying, like, it is a structure of stories, and there are subplots. The main plot goes, but all the characters that involves create the subplot and adds to the main plot. And there are beautiful stories about pre-Rama's era, pre-Ramayana era, where the ancestors of Rama lived, and where Vishwamitra lived, where Vasishtha lived. So how did their history carried and added flavor to the Rama's journey is way beautiful. And all these four main aspects that we have discussed, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, I wanted to understand, because why would Rakshasas, why would Vanaras, are in such kind of forms and all. But as Ramayana is showing you some open information on they are not actually Rakshasas or they are not actually Vanaras, there is one beautiful two-liner which is a slokam that I have read and understood that these itihasas are written in such a way that it was easier for them to take it into public. So the slokam goes like, Dharma artha kama mokshanam upadesha samanvitam purva vritta katha yuktam itihasam prachakshate. Which means, for all the four righteousness that people wants to attain, these are the highest attributes of every life. These itihasas act as the stories that gets you all these four aspects. If you are seeking for dharma, you get it. If you are seeking for artha, you get it. So it's like a guide. It is going to guide you to achieve that. So let's delve into what exactly our Ramayana is going to say in the future videos. For now, stay tuned to Sutragaami and don't forget to like, share, subscribe.